Hello, Cursologist here. Today we're going to discuss the new trailer breakdown for Detective Pikachu, or as how Pikachu would say, Pika Pika. The first part of the trailer sums up the opening story nicely. Pikachu has lost his memory, and the only clue to his past is an address inside a hat that points him to Harry Goodman's apartment, now inhabited by his son Tim. So, Tim is the guy who we see Pikachu meets in the starting of the trailer. So, Tim is the person who doesn't acknowledge that Pokemon is more than a hallucination, but the only extra detail we get from this opener is the fact that Pikachu is addicted to caffeine, which leads us to the next clue we see. Much like in the anime adaptation of Pokemon, it appears that Pokemon fulfills the working rules that best fit alongside their human counterparts to Rhyme City. So Rhyme City is actually the city in which Detective Pikachu is being held, but the Pikachu's love for coffee, or in one dialogue with how we saw that he's told that Pikachu is addicted to caffeine, shows us that how he went to the bar and interacts with Ludicolo. Ludicolo is the bartender. So now we are seeing that all the roles they are giving is actually according to the Pokemon thing which people imagine them doing. So we actually imagine Ludicolo being some bartender or somewhere serving something because of his some personality, as we saw in Pokemon Generation 3. Now the next Pokemon we come across is Charizard. How the investigation in Harry's disappearance will lead Pikachu entering battle in a cage match with, come on, Charizard. That's like the worst. In that, we also see Pikachu is unable to do any of his moves in the movie. So this is probably because of his amnesia. So Charizard, we see according to his role, which I told you, like what people would imagine him doing would be probably fighting, being a evil kind of Pokemon because of his large content and also because of the fact that he's a firing and flying type Pokemon. So we see Charizard with his trainer who also has that Charizard tattoo on his chest. So they both will fight Pikachu in the cage match. Now in the next scene we see that how many Pokemons appear. We see how the city is full of Pokemons. Canine units are being treated as Growlits. So there are Growlers walking over. There is a four-armed Marcham directing the traffic. There's a Snorlax sleeping in the crosswalk. Come on, man. Licky Tongue unrolling his tongue on a train. Bulbasaur and all. This is actually to show that how the city is full of Pokemons and everything is just Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. It's like literally the city you wanted in your childhood. So that's like how it is. Carried on the back of green journalist and female lead Lucy, there is this Psyduck. I guess probably you remember the Psyduck from the first Pokemon series which came, in which Misty had a Psyduck. So this is actually the lead role. Lucy will probably help Tim in getting Harry back and somehow will be involved, and this Psyduck, although it seems useless, but we have all seen the first series of Pokemon, will help somehow. So this probably all of you might be relating all this from the first movie which came, the Pokemon animated movie about the Mewtwo and Mew. So Psyduck is a water type Pokemon in case you don't know. So it is famous, really famous in the original Pokemon anime series. Now coming to the one of the biggest things I guess you all missed is this Flareon part. Now I don't know, there are some speculations and I also suggest this theory that this is actually not the same Flareon. It's not a normal Flareon that a Eevee just turned into a Flareon with a Firestone. It's actually Mew. So Mew with shape-shifting abilities turned into Flareon, and this is into the evil guy's lab, whoever the evil team or the organization is. You also probably spotted the Dialga, Palkia and the Arceus statues. So they are probably trying to clone legendary Pokemons and all. So Mew probably escaped, and as that happened in the movie, will probably help in the end to defeat Mewtwo. Now the last and the biggest is Mewtwo, the part where we all got shocked, and I guess this is the best one because of the fact that this actually means that they are actually following the movie line and Mewtwo will be like the big bad, but in the end probably there will be a twist where Mewtwo comes into their senses and just backs up this Tim guy. So probably in the end, Mewtwo will still be the big bad after that evil guy who will be controlling Mewtwo to destroy. We are actually seeing flames and all moving around because Mewtwo is probably destroying everything, and Pikachu, Tim, Mewtwo, and that Lucy girl is actually trying to help the city. So in conclusion, this trailer actually had a lot of things you might have missed, and this will be a really great movie because of the fact that this is actually so much related to how Pokemon is being in the real world. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button and hit the bell icon for more videos only on Curious. Peace out.